So hey guys, good morning. How you doing, darlings? Welcome back to Appalachia's Homestead. I wanna start the day off right. Get my chores done early. About to start running because I'm preparing for a 5K. So I'm gonna sit here for a second, and I want to offend somebody that's not from the state of Tennessee. That's my goal this morning. So yesterday I put out a short because I had some ridiculous comment made to me. People don't know how to stay in their lanes. Here is the problem. People think that they can say or do anything they want and there's no consequence. And you know why they think they can? Because they are actually doing that in real time now. And so they're being rewarded. You don't have to play a sport to get a trophy. You don't have to pay for an item in order to get it. And you should be able to say whatever you want on somebody else's property or on their social media or wherever, and there's no consequence. And finally, when somebody stands up and goes, no, you're not going to do that here, then they have their hissy fit, which is exactly what I'm seeing. And it's just a handful of people, but I think it's something very worthy to talk about because this is the problem that we're seeing in society. But let me just clarify. I'm going to take up for myself, my family, my farm, and I'm going to take up for my region here and the people that I know here in Tennessee, East Tennessee particularly. I was born and raised here. I have traveled and I did live in Nashville for a while, but I was homesick and came back home. And I've been to a lot of places, but that was before all this crazy town, so I guess maybe that doesn't count. But my point is Tennessee is particularly East Tennessee, since we get a lot of tourism, we love having people come visit. What we don't like, just like anybody in their right minds in anywhere that they live, I mean, I seriously doubt the people on Jersey Shore want me to come up there and start having people make biscuits and gravy every day. Actually, you may like that. You probably do, but you should. I mean, that'd be we could mix up some different foods with that. That'd be good. Anyway, squirrel brains. So I had a couple poor souls got offended because they weren't listening. I made that cute little short yesterday. I was getting a little sassy, but I was trying to keep it cool because here's the bottom line. Guys, if you don't like a place, then don't go there. If you don't like somebody's social media, why are you following it? I had a lady listen to this sick stuff. Let me say this. You should if you're here with me, which means you're on social media in some form, you're on YouTube. So you see comments. So you see that, and if you're on anything beyond that, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, all the other stuff I don't have anything to do with. But if you can't tell that there's a mental illness crisis going on, at least in this country, but just by statements and things and behaviors on social media, then, I don't know what else there is to convince you. But this lady said to me, listen to this. I laughed my butt off. She said, this is why I stopped following you. And I said, but yet you're here. Wait a minute. You stopped following me and my channel, but you're commenting on my latest short. In what world is that normal? That's not normal. I know they're trolls or somebody's gonna say, well, they're bots. She's actually not, because she really got into it. But, and she had a few little videos up, which were really, really sad, but that's okay. But, I mean, she does whatever. But I'm just like, what? So so let's talk about this first. Can I do it? Let me talk about it. Just let me say it. It's Monday. If I go to a restaurant and they serve me the crappiest food ever, or if their service is horrible, I'm not going back. Isn't that what sane people do? If I go and visit somewhere, I'm not going back. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just not going to go back. And so this is what I'm telling you. If you come to Tennessee and you don't like it, go back where you came from. We're not hurting. In fact, that's the whole point. We are overran here. So you're not hurting our feelings. But here's the thing. I don't go out fishing, catfishing, for these stupid comments from people. I actually hope, this is why I try to, just streamline what I say and do here and who I'm involved with, because I don't have time for that minutia. I don't have time for that drama. I don't want it. There's enough drama going on with just trying to, stay sane and prepare and do the right thing. So we, people in Tennessee, we love people. I mean, we will talk your head off. Clearly, we will hug on you and we will love on you, but up to a point. If you come here, let me move my phone. If you come here and you're a butthole, well, we're going to tell you to take your bonus hole and your butthole and leave. Okay? I mean, I don't understand why that would offend anybody. I mean, if somebody came to your birthday party and talked about how sucky the birthday cake was and that you'd gained 20 pounds since your last birthday, somebody needs to tell that person to leave the birthday party. I mean, somebody needs to do it. And you're going to get a whole lot of that here. I don't know if it's as much as you used to get, but there's a whole lot of that here. I think really people are a little bit shocked by that, because I think maybe they come to these places and a lot of the true Tennesseans, East Tennesseans in my case, are a little bit quiet because, we just want to mind our business, live our lives, raise our children, be left alone. Here's what you need to understand, which a lot of people don't. The foundation of this region, which is Southwest Virginia, East Tennessee, Western North Carolina, really, if you look into it deep, basically the area of what was the original state of Franklin and whatnot, we want to be left alone. This is why genealogically, North Carolina and Tennessee are the hardest to find old records on, census and stuff on, because the people that really, truly, fundamentally blended in with our natives here and we had our own ways, they didn't want anybody to know they were here. They wanted to be left alone. That is the blood of the people from this area. I am documented in multiple ways, depending on which way you go on my mama's side. We are pre-state of Franklin, okay? And if you get into other lines, you're looking at not long after that. So we're pretty rooted here. And I'm telling you, the people here, the fundamental, the real Tennesseans, they want to do their thing and they want to be left alone. And they welcome people and they like people, but nobody's going to say, who wants to stand around and be bullied by people or made fun of by people or slammed by people? No. And see, this is what I kept thinking of this morning. I was feeding the chickens. I was like, listen, I went to Harbor Freight a couple of weeks ago. Actually, it was Memorial Day weekend. James and I went to Harbor Freight and we bought a few little things. And I was talking to the girl at the countertop. And somehow we were talking about shoplifting. It got brought up. And she said, do you know if I confront somebody in the store or say something or do anything to anybody shoplifting that I will get fired? That's what she said. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't work at Harbor Freight. But she's like, they've been basically told just to let it happen and ignore it. Don't get involved. Now, I understand from a business standpoint, they probably don't want her to get hurt, liability, insurance, I don't know. I get that part. But what I'm saying is bad behavior, people that don't listen, people that don't think, people that are going to do whatever they want, people they just think they can slam you or do anything. And if you stop them, or if you correct them, or if you stand up and go, no, that's not happening here, that what they do is they turn around and they make you the bad guy. That's how they get away with their behavior. You are judgmental. You are a racist. You are a bigot. You are a backwater hillbilly. You are ignorant. You are not a Christian. I mean, I was even told yesterday that I'm not a Christian because I basically told a gentleman who insulted the state of Tennessee and the people here, I basically said, okay, well, don't come back. I don't see how on God's green earth that makes me not a Christian. That's plain speak. That's something that we would say that my daddy, that my papa would say, well, why'd you go back for? Why do you care? You left. Why do you want to insult them? Just mind your business. See how that works? It's so easy. There's a little baby doe A doling is on my driveway. I'm gonna see if I can film it. So here's the thing, guys. Just to say for myself, I wasn't trying to insult the people in California as far as as a general statement. It was literally saying, hey, if you come here and you don't like it, or if you're here and you don't like it, then leave. I'm going to say that to you about the entire country. If you don't like the way that things are here, if you're going to complain about the ways here and you're going to threaten to leave, like all these highfalutin, irrelevant, totally irrelevant stars and people on TV, honey, we're all waiting around for you to pack up and go. We're going to have a party. Just go. Why should you suffer? I mean, yeah, I do think, gosh, yeah, it's so bad here. Why aren't you leaving? Why aren't you heading out? No, you just want to wreak havoc. Just like people that are, what they're doing in a lot of cases is that all they're trying to do is wreak havoc and cause a lot of division, because they know that division is the ultimate tool of conquering. And I'm calling it out. If you don't like it, then don't come. If you don't like, and that would go for any state, anywhere. If you don't like being in California, and, or if you don't like being in Vermont, or if you don't like being in Wisconsin, or if you don't like being in South Carolina, if you don't like it, do the best that you can to leave. Don't bash the people there all day long. Why don't you become proactive and leave? Now, I didn't say the government. I said the people. Remember, this statement wasn't ever said about anything in terms of the government, state, or or whatever. This was a total bash on the people of Tennessee. Are there judgmental people here? All day long. Yep. Again, you have to remember where you are. If you're coming to the hills of Appalachia, do you really, really think that they're just going to be like, come here, baby, come on and move in? No, they're going to be nice to you, okay? We're going to be nice to you, and we're going to mind our business. But to expect people in regions to not have their skepticisms and question, especially in this day and age, is very foolish on your part. Sorry to say that. If that offends you, I'm sure that's going to offend somebody. But I'm just telling you the truth. So do your homework. Maybe you need to go see the mountains out near, Denver or something. Out in the Rockies or something, where maybe it's a little bit different. And let me tell you, if you come to Western North Carolina, if you come to Tennessee, people in Nashville are probably going to be a whole lot more different. A whole lot more different than they're going to be, say, in Sweetwater or in Tellico or Tellico Plains, or a lot down in Polk County. Yeah, life's going to be a whole lot different. If you want to feel a little bit more like you're in Tennessee but you're closer to home, hang out in deep downtown Knoxville. Go to Market Square. You'll have a grand time. Guess what? I won't be there. Do you see what I'm saying? So, listen, come to Tennessee. We're playing your song. And we love people from California. Listen, there's been some people are moving here from all over the place, everywhere. They're coming up from Florida now. They're moving down here from New Jersey. There ain't a place on the map that people aren't coming from, okay? And we're cool about it, but people are going to stand their grounds here, and they're going to say, this is the way we do things here. Don't change. You came here because you were escaping the bull crap. So don't bring the bull crap either. That's all they're trying to say. Okay? But in terms of that video, like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, all I'm telling you is, you could have been California, you could have been anywhere for that matter. If you're not happy here, then don't come. We want you happy. Stay where you are. We're pretty full. So it's okay. You didn't hurt our feelings. We want you happy. Guys, I appreciate you. I hope this clarified that. I hope it makes sense. Let's stop all the stupidity. Okay? Some people are just looking for a fight, which is all part of the plan. Let's not participate. Let's be happy. So if you're happy somewhere else, then that's where you need to be. We're pretty happy here too. So let's just keep it that way. Let's all be happy. Like, subscribe, and share. Keep exercising. Stay the course. And we'll see you on the next video.